It's that time of quarter again, and this time we have not one, but two exciting product launches coming over the next 2 weeks.
That means more inspiration, more education, more giveaways, and more chances to win.
Join us live on June 10th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. AccuQuilt and Sew Steady unveil the brand new Spinning Petals Go Die, the new embroidery Spinning Petals collection, and an innovative new table system that we want you to check out.
Discover beautiful quilting, applique, embroidery, and ruler work projects, plus ready-to-use classes and creative ideas to inspire all your customers.
Then join us again on June 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific for the launch of our brand new Summer Elevate Club box for more exciting projects and 3 new templates, exclusive education, and creative inspiration to keep you going all summer long.
And we're keeping it simple. Sign up once and you'll be entered for chances to win in both launches events. The more launches you attend, the more inspiration and excitement you'll discover.
2 launches, 1 registration, but multiple chances to win. Join us June 10th and June 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. We can't wait to share what's coming your way.
Please join us.
Hope to see you there.
Bye.
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 Hi everyone, it's Stacy with Sew Steady, and I am so excited to be here today. We are kicking off the launch of our so many exciting things. At some point, we're going to just have to reveal this thing, aren't we, Kathy? We've got Kathy here with us. Donnell's going to be joining us shortly. Super excited to be able to share not 1, not 2, but 3 exciting new products. And this is all before our summer box launch. So these are all new things that are happening in addition to our summer box launch today. Oh, we've got Donnell here. Hi, Donnell. Thank you for joining us. So we are super excited to be sharing all of this with all of you. We're going to have some live giveaways today. We're going to have some big giveaways today. Those are giveaways that are going to be happening from you signing up for this event and for the box launch event that is happening next week. So we love to give things away around here, right, Kathy? Yeah. So we're going to have a lot of winners. And we have Kathy and Donnell here. They're going to be sharing with us their love for one of our the newest products. One of the things that's going to give you some more of that organization and feel good in your sewing room. So you're going to have we're going to have them doing some demonstration for us today as well. So that being said, we're going to be kicking off with the first brand new product. And I guess what we could do is we could kick it off by maybe showing them what it is. And then we're going to have Kathy and Donnell sharing with you kind of different versions of it that you can take advantage of. So let me go ahead and head on over to our launch page here. And we're going to share with you what this new thing is all about. There's our girls. This is our brand new Sew Magnetic Table System, guys. And today, over the next week, we are honoring this at 30% off. So you can get in for a one-time deal of $38.50 to purchase this and put it onto any existing Sew Steady table that you might have. We've got other thoughts and ideas on what else you could put this in your sewing room, but this Sew Magnetic Table System includes a 4x8 drawer and rail. So you can put this Sew Magnetic drawer in the front of your Sew Steady table. You can put it on the side. You can have multiple drawers. But this magnet drawer solution, you're going to see how cool it is here in a bit. We've got all kinds of demonstrations we're going to be showing off with it. And it's coming with 2 corner magnets. So do you see right there how we've got our thread ripper, we've got our screwdriver, and we've got our scissors. And what you don't see really well is we've got pins. So all of those pins that you're pulling out as you're sewing are going to be able to go onto that magnet and just be held and quickly removed. So you don't have to worry about them getting in the way. All of these are stored under the table, guys. So this system is just going to improve your sewing experience with your Sew Study tables in such a big way. So I'm going to have Jess go ahead and post a link to this item right here in our chat so you guys can check it out right now. But this is the new Sew Magnetic Table System. And now I'm going to go over and we are going to have the amazing Donnell show us her system and what that is all about. So Donnell, you've got your table and your drawer set up right there. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I was super excited because I did not realize, Stacy, I had a brand new system that I get to actually show you how to put it on. So
perfect.
I am so excited because I really didn't know that I had one in stock.
Okay.
And I've been wanting one for this table ever since I had the opportunity to use this a couple months, or I guess a month ago at the H&H. So I normally have like something like this, but now this is going to take the place of it. So I'm going to show you guys the easy way to mount this. It's underneath and obviously it'll slide forward. And so I'm going to use these two, and they are strong magnets, you guys. So I'm pulling this off. And the easy way to do this so that you get everything where you want it is to go ahead and put this right on that rail there. You can see I just set it right on there. And then when I set this up underneath my table, I will be able to just simply attach it. And once you get used to this, you're just going to love it, because I've even asked Stacy, I said, I want some of those extra corner things because I got stuff. And so, you know, when you got stuff, you got to do something with the stuff. So I'm getting that on there nice and straight because that's the kind of person I am. I want it nice and straight. And I'm simply going to take this and decide, do I want it down here? Do I want it down here? And that's where I actually do want it. And I'm just going to set that right there straight with the edge of my table. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure. And so now I got my drawer. Oops, I thought I had my drawer on. Hang on, not enough pressure. So what I'm going to do is just kind of repeat that. So now I've got that drawer on there and I can just slide it in, or slide it out in this case, or slide it back in. So that is awesome because now I can keep my tools, my few little things that I use all the time. And you guys know what those things are because you have yours that you use all the time. And then you've got them right there. Now there's room for more of that, but I won't take the time to put that all in. And then we've got these awesome corner pieces. And once you get used to just taking your tweezers or your little snips and just attaching them underneath that, because it's just a magnet, and they're strong magnets, not just a little magnet. I shouldn't say it like that. And I just put these on the corner of my table. And obviously on the back corners wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. So you're going to put it to your right and to your left. So let's just come down here a little bit. You can see I got some extra feet right there. And I'm just going to take this, and right here on the corner of my table, I push that up. So now my little snips will attach there. Anything that's magnetized, I'm going to be able to put there. And guess what? I use all the time my needle that I bury my threads. I can even keep that right underneath there so that I've just got it right handy. And you can put more than one thing on each of those dots. Let me tell you, it's strong magnets. And then I would come down here to the other end and do the same thing. So you can see my table is the regular wish table where I keep my extra feet and stuff like that in those drawers. But this is going to be so nice because of the fact that anybody that has a table, whether it's a junior table or a giant table, because the giant tables originally did not come as an option of Giant Wish, so you didn't have a drawer there. So now you can even take that giant table and have a drawer. So it looks like I need to get in here and get my tweezers to get a hold of that.
There you go.
And then just come down here. And I'm just going to put that right on that corner. And nobody says, I put mine clear down there. Nobody says you have to put it clear down there. You could put it right here if you wanted. And if I did that, I would probably put it more like a V shape so that I would have it right here closer than clear
I
down
love
there.
that. That's
Yeah.
such a good idea.
And I think you're going to get the option to get extras. So you could have one all the way along there if you wanted to.
Oh,
so,
that's true.
Yeah, and you can put a lot of different things. So
Yeah.
I'm super excited. And of course, I love the color of it. And it's going to be so handy. And you don't have to even slide this. You can just take it off. It's just hooked on there with your magnets. So you can just take it off. So I wish I had some of these. I'm doing a retreat this weekend. I wish I had some of these to sell at that retreat, but I'm sure going to show them my table and take orders for it. So take advantage of the special going on, and I know you're going to love it.
Thank you so much, Donnell. And so yeah, let's talk a little bit about that special. We did have a question come in that I wanted to address. The question said, what is the size of the drawer? And so the size of the drawer is actually 4 inches deep by 8 inches long. So it is a good size drawer. So you definitely have a lot you can fit in it. In addition to the magnets, so you've got a lot of different options as far as what you can do. So thank you for asking that question. That was a good one that came in there. The other questions that have come in are just kind of learning more about what options we have available for this, because Donnell showed, the whole system, which is the drawer, the 2 rails, and the 2 magnet corners. But we do have additional options for that. So let me go ahead and share with you what those options are. So again, we shared with you that we've got our 30% off. So that is regularly $55 if you just want to add this whole system to any existing table that you have at home. Someone was even saying that they are, get those tables that are electric, like at Costco now in their sewing room, and they're like, but it doesn't have drawers. So being able to add these magnets to the underside of those tables could be a really cool thing. So that's something else that you might consider is, yes, this is great, obviously, for our Sew Steady tables, and it's going to work great in attaching to plastic surfaces. So that could be a really great option because there's a lot of those new drawer table systems out there where, who doesn't want an electric table, lifting table where you can do stand-up work and have different height adjustments. And they're really great in the sewing room. So being able to add these drawer solutions and storage solutions to that could be another really, really awesome idea. So another way, or actually we had a lot of fun as we kind of led up to this, finding out from everyone what they didn't want to knock off of their table or lose mid-project. And so it was really fun to actually see all of the responses. So we are going to go ahead and do our first giveaway here. And this is going to be in response to, do you ever run out of the sewing space mid-project and knock your tools off your sewing table. So we had a lot of fun responses to that. So what I want now is we're going to do this as a live giveaway. So I want people to comment on if this is something that they think that they might want in their sewing room, the new Sew Magnetic table system. And so we're going to give you a little time to comment on that and be able to share with us what other things you might want. We're going to tell you about the colors, because we actually have 2 different color options with this. Donnell just showed you the blue, and now I'm going to have Kathy come on. And Kathy, I believe we hope that you have the other color. Is that true? Maybe.
Yes, it is true.
So Kathy's going to show the other color option.
I will. You all know how much I love my vintage Singer machine, which happens to be black. So, of course, my Sew Steady table is the anniversary edition upside down, but it's also black. So I wanted to have a black drawer and a black magnet. So this is just literally the same way you're going to put it on right here. And I did throw some of the things in here that I plan to keep in my drawer. Stuff that, like everybody else, I want handy and I want close by. And what really excites me is, you can see I have black scissors. I have a lot of black accessories. I'm always losing them. Forever and always losing them because they're so tiny. So they're going to stay in here. But first, I have to decide exactly where I want to put it on. And I'm going to take these little tabs off. I'm going to attach. Wow, I gotta tell you guys, that is one strong magnet. And I'm so excited because I have a bad habit of pushing pins into this mat that I keep on my table. And then I end up accidentally knocking them on the floor. And I have dogs. And my dogs think anything that hits the floor is food for them. So I am so glad that I'm going to be able to keep those pins intact up here and not have to be on my hands and knees with a flashlight trying to find the pins. And I'm going to put this down right here. You guys, this is so easy to install, right, Donnell?
Yes, it is.
You know, it just literally goes that quick. And now we've got it. Now, I want you to know this morning, I ordered all the things that we're releasing today, including another drawer. And there it is. Isn't that awesome, guys? So that I could put it on my Versatable. I have a Versatable for my other machines. And what I like about that is that I can put it on the first extension so that I don't have to have a drawer for each one of the 4 tables on my Versatable. And then I can always keep those items there as well. So there we go. I've gone ahead and whoops, there it is. Put that. I've got all of my items in here that I need, including my little black scissors that get lost all the time. I know you guys are going to love this. It's so easy to put on. It's so easy to use, and it's so helpful to have with us.
I love it. And, someone commented that they love that we made it for the classic table too, or the black table. Yeah, we recognize that we actually initially got these drawers just for our black table. And then we realized how quickly people were going to love them for all of their tables. So we had to get blue, of course, as well, since that's our color. So Yeah. So we are going to pick our first winner. So the first winner is going to be for the full table system. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And there we go. Thank you, Jess. So I will go ahead and have Jess, because of all your comments. How many comments do we have so far right now? Let's see. We've got 124, guys. So we've got 124 of you entered into this initial drawing. So let's go ahead. It's growing as you guys grow, or as you comment. So Jess, I'm going to have you go ahead and click, and we're going to let our first winner get picked. So this is going to be the first winner of our So Magnetic table system. And that is going to be, let's see here, Danielle. I believe that I don't know that I can pronounce the whole name, but I see like Danielle Hamill. So maybe that's it. Congratulations on winning the full So Magnetic table system. Don't worry, guys, we've got more giveaway opportunities here coming up. So let's talk a little bit about. So now we know they come in multiple colors. Oh my goodness. Is that our kitty cat, Donnell?
It is.
And look, she's not knocking things off your table.
Exactly. That's one of the reasons I love it.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, look at that. The kitty cat is walking all over that table, and you're still going to find your scissors, everybody.
Yes.
We love to see this, Ruthie.
I know. That's so great. Okay, so let's head back over to show off the other options that we've got here. So we're going to talk a little bit about, we saw the colors. So when you go onto the page, we linked you into it. I'll have Jess link into the page again. When you go to the page, you can choose your color. That's the first thing you do. You either want blue or you can choose black. So the next thing that you're going to be able to do, the one thing that you're looking for constantly losing, I think I'm going to say scissors won on this, guys. I think scissors is the number one thing that we lose in our sewing room. And that's just because, honestly, I think that it's just one of those things that you're always going to be looking for, and not always easy to find. So the scissors in our sewing room is the thing that we're constantly losing. But I just wanted to share with you a few of the comments here. So yes, we had a lot of different things, but I think all in all, we had people that were losing their patience. They were losing their clear rulers. That is the true. We do lose things like our clear rulers. Seam rippers, absolutely. So seam rippers and scissors, and guess what? Now you have a place to store them all. So isn't that amazing? We can do the seam rippers and scissors all on, whether it's the rails or the drawer. And I think that that's what the other nice thing about this is, that you have so many different ways to store what you want to keep handy right at your sewing table. And we are going back and forth. We're going, from a cutting table to a sewing table to an ironing table. So you might consider getting some other options with that. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about maybe some of those other options. So one of the options is that you can actually buy this with a Sew Steady table. So we do have the opportunity when you purchase a Sew Steady table to be able to do this as an add-on for just $35. So anytime you buy a Sew Steady table now, you can add on our Sew Magnetic table system for just $35. So if you don't have a Sew Steady today, you've been in the market for it, this could be a fun time to be able to consider doing that for yourself. Getting that little add-on with it. The other option that you can do is you can actually get just the corner rails. And so this was something that Donnell mentioned earlier, but the opportunity to be able to get just the corner rails gives you a little bit more freedom on what you're able to do in your sewing room as far as being able to add additional rails. Maybe like Donnell said, maybe you're turning it on point and you're making it more of a V-shaped magnetic solution. Maybe you're adding it to other tables or other surfaces, or maybe you're adding it to your wish table. That table already has a really big blue drawer solution. So adding the corner rails to that could be a really great option. So our next giveaway that we're going to do is we're going to do just the corner rails. So you can purchase just additional corner rails for $30, but we're going to give a set of corner rails away now. So I'm going to have Jessica take over and give us our next giveaway tool here. So again, we're going to take all your comments, but the next giveaway is going to be for just the corner rails. Let's see. We've got 65 currently entered into that right now. So, so if you're interested in winning just the corner rails, or maybe wanting to add that, maybe you're going to purchase the whole system because it's on super sale today at just $30. You can go ahead and add the corner rails to that. With if you're the lucky winner of the corner rails today. So you can get the corner rails in black or blue as well. So when you go to check out, you are going to go ahead and have the option to choose which color of corner rail you want to get. And so you know what we might do, Jess, is I might have you show them the So Magnetic page on the website and just show them the options that we're choosing too. And then we'll go back to showing them the do the drawing. So here's our So Magnetic table system. This is showing you that 30% off. So when you select your options is when you're going to see that be able to go ahead and add the cart. And once you add the cart, you're going to see that additional discount at checkout. So, so that is something that you'll see at checkout. And then let's go ahead and do our giveaway now. So we've given them enough time to get their names into that. I have Jess running around all over the place, don't I? She's just following my lead. All right, we've got 95, 96 to the drawing. So let's pick the winner for the corner rails now. All right, and then we've got one more for the So Magnetic, and then we've got more big giveaways today. So our winner for just the corner rails is going to be CW Hitler. Congratulations, you're getting some corner rails. We will have all of our winners. I'm going to have you go ahead and email info@SewSteady today, and we will send you your prizes for what you've won. All right, so heading back over, thank you so much to Donnell and Kathy for joining us today. We're going to now hop over to see a little bit more about some of these options. So let's talk a little bit more about getting the drawer only. So if you like having these drawers, but the 4x8 drawer is just not enough, or you want to add a drawer to another table, then you can get just the drawer only and get additional drawers as well. So that is also a solution that's available on the site. So if you have a desire for just the drawer only, then we will go ahead and take a look at that solution for you, or you can go ahead and purchase that right now as well as just the drawer. So the only one that we're doing on super sale though is the whole system. The whole system is 30% off today, and you're going to be able to get the whole system for $38.50. Regularly, that's $55. So definitely encourage you to take advantage of that. And that is an offer that we're going to do for the next several days. So you'll have a chance, if you can't join live, to be able to take advantage of that deal as well. All right, so we love that you were able to join us and be part of the launch of our So Magnetic, but we've got more to share, guys. So today we are going to be sharing with you the other few items that we're launching. And the next item that we're launching is this amazing collaboration that we did with AccuQuilt. And so they have been sharing some fun little posts, and I don't know how many of you have done much with applique in the past, or if you have an AccuQuilt die, but we are super excited about this because this is a collaboration where they're taking Westerly designs and they're turning them into these amazing solutions for being able to create shapes that you can then use our Westerly design templates to stitch onto your projects or embroidery collections. So we have both solutions for helping you stitch those onto your projects. And we have had so much fun making projects with this. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce to you a few free opportunities that you can take advantage of. And I'm going to have Jess post the links to these inside of the chat as well. First and foremost, we have our opportunity to be able to learn a little bit more about our Spinning Petals embroidery collection, which accompanies the new AccuQuilt die. And so I will have her post a link to that. And then there is a free pattern that is coming with the AccuQuilt die, as well as a guidebook. So I'm going to share with you that guidebook right now, and then we will go ahead and jump over and we will share with you the other ways to be able to take advantage of that guidebook and the free pattern. So the Go Spinning Petals die by AccuQuilt is designed with a Westerly Design Spinifex design. It's Spinifex number 3, and it comes with actually it's got several different shapes on it, because if you've used the Spinifex designs before, you know that it creates kind of a layered designing look. So the shapes that are included are kind of showing all the different layers of the stitching that are created whenever you use the Spinifex template. And so we've actually got inside shapes. We've got the circle shape. We've got a leaf, which is like a single petal shape. We've got, and the die shapes come in multiple sizes. So the largest size of petal breakout is, well, the overall die shape is 10 inches. And then the largest size of petal I actually have right here. So I will measure it with my handy Sew Steady table. But the largest size of petal is 5.5 inches. And so that's our largest shape die that you see kind of in the middle of that. And then it breaks down into kind of those inside shapes, which are 3.5 inches, but you get multiple sizes of those as well. So each of the biggest shape at 5.5 comes in a 3.5, and the inside shape, which is more kind of that pointed flower that you see kind of right here, that one is a 3.5, and then it breaks down into a smaller size as well, which I believe is closer to 1.5 in size. So you have a really fun variety of different shapes that you can create projects with. So now I'm going to show you, well, let's talk a little bit more about the opportunity for this die. We do have this for sale on the Sew Steady website. So if you are an AccuQuilt person, then you can purchase this directly from us. We are doing a bonus opportunity with that, and we're giving you 50% off of the Spinning Petals embroidery collection, which is really kind of just made for being able to use with the applique, but it is also a really cool embroidery collection for quilters. So you can finish your projects with it. And so now I'm going to show you some of those projects as well. But this is a free downloaded pattern. So I'm going to have Jess post a link to this pattern. This was done by Pam Farner. She's one of our educators, and she created a super cute pillow project that is a free download on the AccuQuilt page. So I'll make sure you guys can take advantage of that today. And then here is the embroidery collection. First, I wanted to go back. Actually, I think I have my lookbook, my guidebook coming up next here. So let me go ahead and share with you my guidebook, and then I'll go over to the embroidery collection and we'll show that as well. So here is my guidebook for the Spinning Petals collection. And so this book lit is available, and you'll be receiving this book when you purchase the Sew Study, the AccuQuilt die. But it's also going to be available as a free digital download or on the AccuQuilt page, so you can kind of get inspired by all of the projects, and you can get that from Sew Study as well. So the applique designs that are included with this include the satin stitch, the blanket stitch, the motif stitch, and the zigzag. So we're giving you an opportunity to be able to stitch down all of these with your embroidery machine if you so choose. We also have, of course, the Westerly Design ruler quilting templates that you can use to stitch them down as well if you don't have an embroidery machine. And then here are several of the projects that are free with the purchase of the AccuQuilt die, or free to all of our club members. So we have our Elevate Club box that we're going to be launching this next week, and you'll learn more about those free classes in that as well. But here are the first project is called Flower Burst by Mindy, and boy oh boy does she ever use all of those AccuQuilt shapes. Holy moly. So this is why you want to die, guys. She has just bursted this with flowers and shapes all over this project, and this is a free online class where you can do this with Mindy. She's done a really cool thing where she's added kind of more of a three-dimensional pop-out shape on her project, but it's removable, so you can actually wash the project separately from all of that, and be able to, you know, kind of protect that bigger I would call flower burst in the middle. So that is a free class with it. The other class that's free is the quilted fabric cover or cap class. So we have one of those examples here on a mason jar, and then that is going to be a free class as well that you can take advantage of with the purchase of. And then finally, we have our Bloom Pillow project class, and this was done with just recycled old jeans. And this is another free class that we have available with the purchase of the with the purchase, well, I guess with your die shape, but we're also going to be doing some stuff in our next box with that as well. So those are all free classes on our Sew Study University that are going to be diving into those applique shapes and giving you some inspiration to get started. Now, the next classes that we actually are going to be sharing with all of you include just some fun inspiration, like the Spring Flowers project by Melissa. This isn't a class, but this is going to be just, you know, like, whoa, what else could I do with this? Love the colors, such a fun kind of spring feel to that one. We have the clock, which is another fun way to be able to use this. Just kind of a spring wall hanging clock project that you might be able to take advantage of. This is going to be a class right here. This is by Nan, and she is one of our amazing educators out of Sweden. Notice that Sew Study Stars shirt, she's got that. So this is our rope bag project. This is going to is a class available. If you're a club member, it'll be free, and we'll talk more about that next quarter or next week. But this is a class that will be available as well with the die. Another one is the rope plate charger class, also available with the die. And so a couple of fun rope projects that you can do with that. Michelle Hall has created this gorgeous applique flag project. And then Deb Donovan created a really fun quilt project called Summer Spinning Blossoms. And we've got a cute little placemat project by Dee, showing you how you can incorporate that into placemats. And then finally, Jessica Brunner, one of our staff here that you may have talked to before if you ever call in. She has created a really gorgeous 5-patch flowers quilt project. So we have all had some fun with these, and we know you will too. So don't forget, we're going to be giving some stuff away still. So stay with me here as we finish this up. But this is our Spinning Petals template. This is a template that we are launching with our box next week. But you'll be able to stitch all of these down with the Spinning Petals template that we've included, that will be included in that box. And then we have our Spinning Petals embroidery collection. So that is the designs you see here included in that embroidery collection. That includes borders, edge-to-edge designs, tack down designs, satin stitch designs, and then even fill designs are included in this. So a really good variety. It's 150 different designs that are included, 18 unique shapes in 5 different sizes. So a lot of different variety and being able to take advantage of all of those. So here's a quick glance again at all of those projects and what you're going to be able to do with them. But we're definitely excited to have you take advantage of this project guide and really get inspired on what else you can do with that new Spinning Petals applique die. So let me go ahead and check out. So we can see the die is right here. So we should probably give that away. We do have that jar. I wish what I had in here. This is my smoothie today, so it's not quite as pretty, but this is one of those jar covers. Isn't that adorable? So if you maybe had fresh fruit and you were picking blackberries this summer and you just wanted to cover it so the bees weren't jumping into it, these are adorable. That's going to be your free class. So it's like these little shower caps for your jars or your bowls, like going, taking a fresh salad or something. You can create them a little bit bigger for bowls and that sort of stuff. So that's a free class that's going to be included with it, and so much more. So let me go ahead and take a look now. We've got our so that is our Spinning Petals project guide. So you can see again all kinds of fun projects that we have with that, and that's that jar cover project. That's the pillow project, the spinning flower burst project by Mindy, the rope bag project by Nan. And Nan creates amazing bags, guys. So you're always going to love what she's got there. The rope plate charger project by Nan, using those applique shapes. The heart and flower fringe flag, super adorable, by Michelle. And then Deb Donovan did an amazing job with her Summer Spinning Blossoms patchwork project. So a really fun variety of projects from, even the Chains placemat, which we're going to be highlighting in a bigger way next week. So you get so many different options for that. So that is our die, and we are going to be giving that away here shortly. So stay tuned for that. If you signed up for the giveaway today, that's where you're going to be we're going to be giving away based on our signups. Now here's our Spinning Petals embroidery collection. So let's take a look at that really quick here. And let me see where we're at with picking our winners. Let's take a look. All right, so we are going to pick some winners. So, I don't feel like I did a great job showing off the Spinning Petals embroidery collection. So I'm going to go ahead and just make sure everybody sees that in a bigger way here. Let me come up to the camera, because I think that that's going to be my best way of showing that off. So I'm going to come a little bit closer to the camera so you can see this. But this is the Spinning Petals embroidery collection. This comes with a USB and is available in multiple options. So you have this available for all your standard kind of domestic embroidery machines. Now the collection is available for long arm, but you're not going to obviously get your fill designs, satin stitch designs, that sort of thing for long arm use, because that's more truly quilting use. But here are just some of the designs that are included with that Spinning Petals embroidery collection. So we even include a stem design. You can kind of see that here. And we thought that was really important because we wanted you to be able to create flowers with stems. So that's included in the collection, as well as edge designs and so on. So let me get a little bit closer and just make sure you see So the different sizes available, we're offering the designs in from a 3-inch size all the way up to a 12-inch size. And so that's kind of a bit evident there. So you can go big or go small on the different embroidery sizes. And then we already showed you all the fun projects included with it. So what I wanted to show you next is just kind of what you can do with like some of those edge to edge designs, because really being able to finish your projects quickly is another thing that we love to show off with our embroidery designs. And so these are some edge to edge designs that you can finish quickly. And then of course, all your satin stitch design options. And so we're offering it in a blanket, a satin stitch, a motif, and a zigzag. And all of those are free digital downloads as well with the purchase of the die. So, so today, you are going to have, or for the next week, you get this collection for 50% off with the purchase of the die on our Sew Steady website. So this embroidery collection will come with the purchase of the die on our Sew Steady website. And I think we should do some giveaways again. So let me go ahead and take a look and see where we're at with picking our winners for those giveaways. So it says time to win. What are we going to win?
While I'm doing that, I want you to know that I did order my AccuQuilt and embroidery collection this morning after seeing those awesome projects.
Oh my God.
The one that really knocked me over the edge was Mindy's.
Wasn't that incredible? It's like, and then you realize how much you want that die, because that's a lot of sheets to cut out. Oh, I'll share that with her. She'll love hearing that.
I can't wait to get it.
Yeah, well, there's so much potential with, being able to do different things with that die. And, obviously we love to quilt around here, but you can see so many different projects you can do with it too. So I think that that's the other fun thing to be able to see. So Absolutely. The first thing we're going to give away a large Sew Steady table, guys. And it's going to include the Sew Magnetic Table System. So this is from picking the winners from the signups, but don't worry, because we've got more winners to pick next week. So this is just like the first round of giveaways, because all of you that signed up for that first, for this event, you're also registered for the next event that we've got signed up for, which is going to be for next week. So the large table with our Sew Magnetic Table System is going to be our first winner. And so I don't know, could you do a drum roll or something for me, Kathy? Everyone can do a drum roll on their own. How does that sound? So the winner of that, the winner of that is Roxanne. Roxanne, congratulations. I'm going to say Roxanne J, just because I'm not sure I can pronounce that quite the way it should be pronounced. So Roxanne, you are the winner. We will have you message us at info@SewSteady to be able to share with us your make and model of machine that you want to put our large Sew Steady table on, and we will be sending that your way. So congratulations, Roxanne. So then we've got something else to give away here. So the next thing that we want to give away is going to be a Spinning Petals embroidery collection. So this is going to be for one lucky winner. You're going to get the full embroidery collection. It's got a $75 MSRP. And so let's go ahead. Oh, I did have a link here to learn more. So this will take us over to our website where you can learn more about it. I'll have Jess post a link to the Spinning Petals embroidery collection as well. But just know that if you go to the die and you want to be able to take advantage of that 50% off, it's right there on the die page. So you can go ahead and just buy it there. So the Spinning Petals embroidery collection, again, 18 unique designs, a total of 150 total designs within 5 different sizes. So that is going to be our next giveaway. And the winner of our Spinning Petals embroidery collection is Jill McDonald. Congratulations, Jill. We're super excited for you to be winning that collection. Whether you're doing, the applique shapes or not, there's all kinds of fun stuff in that collection. So we hope that that's something that you can use or you can share with a friend. Again, go ahead and message us at info@SewSteady to claim your prize on that. And then we've got one more winner here. And that next winner is going to be, let's take a look. for the AccuQuilt Go Die. We've got one winner for our AccuQuilt Go Die, and we are going to be giving away that die. We've got it right here for one lucky winner. And so who is that going to be? Let's take a look. And this again is from the signups that we had for our giveaway. So that is going to be Mary Jo Bruner. Congratulations, Mary Jo. You are the winner of the Spinning Petals Go Die by AccuQuilt. So exciting. I love that we've got so many great winners here today. So let's go ahead and head back over and take a look at our comments, see if we have any more questions. We are so excited that all of you have joined us today. We really, really hope that you'll join us again. We've got more to come in the next week. We've got a live giveaway happening again next Thursday with our Summer Elevate box. We're going to dive deeper into all of those projects that you're going to be able to take advantage of. Kathy, I know you talked about getting so inspired with what you can do with just the applique projects, but we've got so much fun coming up with our summer box, and we know that you guys are going to want to take advantage of that box as well. So if you do, the applique shapes, the Spinning Petals embroidery collection, those are the applique die. Those are all, kind of not included in the box, but there's a ton of education and even some bonus items that you'll love that are with that box that we're going to be highlighting. So you'll want to see it. You'll want to join us next Thursday for the live launch of that. And of course, a lot more giveaways. We've got tons of partner giveaways that are going to be happening with that launch as well. So we're super excited to have you join us for that on the 18th. So you can sign up to win. We're going to continue doing our signups to win for the next week for that launch on the 18th. And we'll have more winners then, guys. So Kathy, thank you so much for joining me today. Let me go ahead and just see if there's anything else that you wanted to share before we take off here.
Just that I'm so excited about this next Elevate box and this project. This is going to kind of create a new monster for me.
Yeah.
With the AccuQuilt Go and the embroidery and that. I love it. I just love it.
Oh, well. Yeah, we are super excited to have everyone join us. So we did have a question that I noticed. There was a question about a discount code on using on our website if we're ordering a Sew Steady table and accessories. At this time, the discount would only be applied to the Sew Magnetic table system. So I would say that no, if you add the Sew Magnetic table system to your table order, we will honor the additional 30% off on the Sew Magnetic with the table. So then you're, even getting a better deal if you're buying the table with the Sew Magnetic. But at this time, it's really focused on the whole system and purchasing it either independently or with a table. So we will go ahead and be able to honor it with the table purchase as well. And we did post the link so you can learn more about the different opportunities for the classes. Kathy mentioned how excited she is for all of those classes that we've got going on, and we hope that you take advantage of those amazing deals with 50% off of that Spinning Petals embroidery collection, and with the purchase of the die, and of course the super deal at 30% off on that Sew Magnetic table system for just the next week. So thank you all so much for joining us today, and we can't wait for you to join us next Thursday at 10 a.m. for the launch of our Summer Elevate box. Where we're going to be showing off a whole bunch more projects that we're doing together this summer, and of course what you're going to be getting in that box. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much. Thanks again, Kathy, for joining.
You're welcome.
It's that time of quarter again, and this time we have not one, but two exciting product launches coming over the next 2 weeks.
That means more inspiration, more education, more giveaways, and more chances to win.
Join us live on June 10th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. AccuQuilt and Sew Steady unveiled the brand new Spinning Petals Go Die, the new embroidery Spinning Petals collection, and an innovative new table system that we want you to check out.
Discover beautiful quilting, applique, embroidery, and ruler work projects, plus ready-to-use classes and creative ideas to inspire all your customers.
Then join us again on June 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific for the launch of our brand new Summer Elevate Club box for more exciting projects and 3 new templates, exclusive education, and creative inspiration to keep you going all summer long.
And we're keeping it simple. Sign up once and you'll be entered for chances to win in both launches events. The more launches you attend, the more inspiration and excitement you'll discover.
2 launches, 1 registration, but multiple chances to win. Join us June 10th and June 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We can't wait to share what's coming your way.
Please join us.
Hope to see you there.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.